innovation and transformation have always been at the forefront of MINDEF and the SAF, against the backdrop of a volatile geopolitical landscape. The commitment of our people remains steadfast as we continue to embrace a culture of innovation that inspires our servicemen and women to be bold as they constantly enhance work systems, processes, and service deliveries. It is this dare-to-do spirit that allows the SAF to emerge stronger and succeed in its core mission of protecting Singapore's interests and the well-being of Singaporeans. To enhance training realism, the SAF Medical Training Institute has developed the Multisensory Extended Reality Medical Crisis Management System, an immersive training simulation for medics.
Prior to becoming an instructor, we require a lot of trainees to simulate as casualties and fake injuries or wounds, just for giving a realistic training perspective.
This idea for XR crisis management was conceived during a SAF Medical Training Institute design thinking workshop. It is a platform where medics can be immersed in realistic environments and practice their skills on casualties as they would in real life.
Now we can focus more on the triaging because the setup is greatly reduced by the XR. Feedback is provided by the XR system as well. So as an instructor, I feel like it's very beneficial.
We can always push the boundary to keep looking at innovation to help us to achieve what we want, to engage the trainee better, to achieve the better learning outcome.
In the Republic of Singapore Air Force, the Military Transport Fleet Management app has helped streamline administrative processes for transport operators and supervisors by digitalizing manual recording, thus reducing the time taken for such processes by 75%. The app also automates the tracking of drivers' mileage, duration of journey, as well as vehicles' maintenance schedules.
Before the app came about, we actually had this thing called a logbook and a RAC form. So everything was pretty much manual. We have to write down, before the trip started, we have to get an approving officer. So with the physical logbook, I actually have to run down to go and find him.
My unit commander is actually very supportive on this. They will give us guidance step by step while we're improving. So when reached to base level, our base commander also very supportive and put in a lot more resource to us to continue the project.
So what started off at a squadron level initiative was very soon promulgated in APGC at the command level, and today is everybody in APGC is using it, and there are also other RSF units using it. So I'm extremely proud of what the team has achieved.
The constant contribution of novel ideas and the harnessing of new technologies by innovators who are constantly looking at what's beyond has given the Republic of Singapore Navy its strategic and tactical advantage. Innovative ideas across the RSN include the Gunnery Buddy system, which digitalizes the arms and ammo mustering process and saves up to 650 man-hours of time each ship spends on this process annually. Ships can not only conduct this essential task more efficiently and effectively, but also go green as paper records are no longer required.
Today, our maintenance is largely time-based and sometimes reactive, meaning it is due based on a fixed schedule to minimize the chances of failure occurring. And if failure does occur, we respond through corrective maintenance to fix the problem.
For this sound-based predictive maintenance, we are using sound as a parameter. And under normal operational basis, machinery actually generates a consistent sound. If there are any anomalies, or rather there are any symptoms or defects, there will be a change in sound. And from our sensors, machine learning is able to differentiate what's considered normal and what's considered abnormal sound. Those will be flagged out as anomalies for us to predict symptoms. And if we have this element of predictive maintenance, it empowers us the ability to preemptively address the defect to ensure ship readiness at all times.
Last year, the SAF stood up the Home Recovery Task Group to support national efforts in scaling up the COVID-19 Home Recovery Program, Working closely with the Ministry of Health and DSTA, they developed and rapidly implemented digital solutions, such as a cloud-based patient platform to streamline work processes and reduce onboarding time from 3 days to less than 24 hours. They also rolled out an automated SMS system for patients, which freed up manpower to focus on other duties.
All of us here would agree that technology, either its application or its availability, has inevitably shaped the conduct and outcomes of methods. The SAF will need to leverage technology to the max. But a good organization harnesses the common passion, prioritizes the project, and provides adequate and appropriate resources, and then trusts its people to achieve.